Today we're going to see how the week ended in my studio, and we're going to see if I won or if I lost at being an artist. Come along. I'm Julie Veenstra. I'm a Canadian artist and I work in Southern Ontario. I coach art, I teach some art, I represent 35 artists in my gallery, Crown and Press, and I'm in 5 galleries across the country myself. Now let's get back to how I left this studio. You might see my glasses change while I'm in here because I've got these crazy glasses that are wonderful that switch into sunglasses, but then turn into regular glasses when I'm inside. So I'm impatient. I don't want to wait. I just wanted to get started on this video. How are you all? Are you having a great week in your studios? Are you having the time of your life? Or are you constantly interrupted? Are there things that happen? Is there outside forces that keep you from doing what you need to do? I think you're probably experiencing all those things because I know I am. Today, I had a great thing happen. I went and got my hair done. Do you like it? I got these ear things on, so it's kind of, but I went and got my hair done. That took the whole morning. So then, again, I'm an artist that I don't start at 2:30 in the afternoon, and I'm back. I had to babysit my granddaughter for a little bit today, water my new garden. And so I thought, you know what, let's just take everybody in and we'll show them what happened inside the studio this week, all the things that I got done and how I've left the studio until Monday when I can get back in. So I'm going to flip the camera around, show you what I did. Here is how I left the studio. It's actually, it's actually pretty good. I actually can see some counter because I cleaned all my brushes yesterday before I left and I've stacked all my water. So here's my sink. This is the only regret that I have, is that I didn't do just a great big huge laundry sink or 2 sinks. So that is the one regret I have. Doug could probably fix that for me if I really wanted, but that's okay. I always tend to leave towels leaning out of this drawer. This is my garbage drawer, but this helps me with wiping off my brushes or my paint dipper inner, fancy word. So this is what I use if I'm using a tub to get paint out of the tub and onto my palette, and then I clean it the best I can before I make a mess and put it into another color. So I've got my television, which I spend a lot of time on YouTube watching various things, from how to win at YouTube and how to garden, basically how to do stuff, which is great for YouTube, which may be why you're watching me. This is my great supply of art brushes and where I store a few things that I use all the time. This is an amazing thing that squeezes paint out of paint tubes. It's wonderful. And I have started working on my square foot show for November for Black Friday. So on Black Friday this year, November 29th of 2024, if you're watching this years later, sorry, these are already sold, but if you're watching this before, all of these pieces will be available for almost half price November 29th. But I have to spend a whole bunch of time creating these to get them ready for the sale. I am the headliner for Square Foot Show. It is my personal show where I have invited in the artists that I think are absolutely stellar, that are amazing, that I think you guys are gonna wanna collect. So here's the 12 by 12s. So what I've done, let me show you a little bit more. Here are the paintings that are not done. Let me see if I can show you some things. Here's a painting that is not finished. This painting is color blocked. I've got a lot of the shapes in, but there's things that I don't like, and then I'm gonna have to come back and work on in my next layer. It's only going to take one more session to finish this painting. This painting is finished. Can you tell the difference? Let me get these together. There's a crispness about the one on the left, isn't there? There's still a little bit of a muddiness about the one on the right. I've come in and I've added the brightest whites and the lightest lights, and I've outlined a few things. That is a little bit of a technique that I have. And you can see that this is finished. I have not varnished the one on the left yet, and that is going to make it look absolutely amazing again. So here are two birch paintings again, that the one on the right is finished and this one is not. It's color blocked, but there's a lot of work that I need to do to crisp it up, bring things forward, push things back. But I want to have on Square Fit Show, the paintings kind of show up 3 in a row. So I actually decided, well, I'm going to have 3 birch paintings. I'll show you. I'll go get the other one off my wall. I'm going to have 3 birch paintings that line up so that when you're in the shop, you can look. So you can see here, when you look at that center one, you can see that it is still a little dull and it's not super crisp, and I have to finish it. So I'm all set up. And what's interesting is I don't normally sit when I paint, but I had so many 12 by 12s that I decided, and I was a little tired yesterday, so I thought I would sit. I actually genuinely enjoyed the day sitting here, glancing up to see what people were talking about and having a general great time. I failed at being an artist. No, not really. But I failed at finishing this. This was my goal for this week. I was determined I was going to come home from my hair appointment and finish this painting. And I just can't do it. I cannot get myself. I'm in nice clothes. I don't want to change unless I change into my pajamas. So this painting is going to have to wait till Monday. If you saw my Don't Paint Blue Trees video, you will see how I started this painting. This is where it went later that day. So now I've taken it off the wall. This is my abstract wall that I'm stapling canvas to. I'm trying to make sure that I don't think of the canvases as super precious. So I'm using leftover canvas from misprints that I can gesso and then simply play. This is what happened. I took it off the wall and I've put it on the floor here, and I might work on it hovering above. Then I will get it framed, and then I will add oils to it. But we'll see the next iteration. What do you guys think so far? I'm kind of thinking it's kind of neat. I think, I didn't take, maybe I'll take a screenshot from the old video, to show you how I left it when I stopped, but you can go back and watch the video actually. Here's another painting that was underneath it. I had stapled the big canvas over top. I'm really loving where this is going. I think I'm at a stage where a lot of abstract artists say that I can't think of the work as precious, otherwise I won't layer over and develop another thing. So I may be there, because I'm kind of liking how they look, but I know just by looking at them, there's not enough paint on the canvas. It's too much of a stain. We'll see what I do with those. I've got palettes that are drying, and then I'll be able to peel on Monday when they're dry. I've got a closed palette that we'll see how gummy that gets over the weekend. Yeah, so this is how I've left the studio. Here's my stash of new canvases that are ready to paint. I've got a print that if I ever feel like it, I will embellish. And this is how I have left the space. Okay, you can see my eyes now. My glasses have changed from sunglasses to day glasses inside. I hope you enjoyed this little tour. This is how a Friday often ends, with me cleaning it up. But I guess I got ahead of myself, kind of probably knew myself that I wouldn't be painting today. And I cleaned up yesterday. I am actually very excited to come back into the studio on Monday. Tomorrow is a big day, helping my children with their yard cleanup. Always fun for me to be with my kids, my grandkids, and in a yard cleanup. Come on, that's something artsy for me. I love to do that. And then Sunday is just kind of a family day, and Monday we will hit it. We will hit it. And then I am going to Kelowna next Friday, and I will take you along for that trip. You have been there before with me. If you travel back into some of the videos, you'll see where my son lives. He has a small farm, and we'll be shooting there again. I'll be painting at a gallery, Hambleton Gallery, so I'll shoot some of that, and I'll be painting a commission while I'm out there for Hambleton Gallery. So I get to do all sorts of things in the next 2 weeks. I will see my grandkids, but they go to school all day, so I will be painting during the day. I will see the gallery that carries my work and meet maybe some clientele, and I'll see my son and daughter-in-law. And we're there to help because my daughter-in-law has a conference. Life is busy, life is full, but we're all doing stuff that's artsy, aren't we? I'm really digging those. Leave a comment below as to how you think I'm going with these abstracts. If you want to see, if you're just fresh to me, go back a whole bunch and you'll see the absolute chaotic mess. But it's a journey, and what you're doing is you're coming along on this journey with me and watching. If I become a famous abstract artist, you'll be able to say you saw me when. Have a great day, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.